And believe it or not, that's the road we came in on. So personally, this is my ideal campsite, and that's because we know that definitely nobody is coming through tonight. So the tarp's up, tied back to all the different trees. Swing around and have a look in this direction. So again, just tied to random fern trees here and there. Another guy line on that tree branch. Take you through this side, around the front. So one thing we'll have to be careful of tonight is apparently there are wild dogs in this area, so we'll just have to make sure we pack all the food away before we go to sleep. So the wild dogs in Australia usually are very small dogs, but they can form large packs. And so this guy line's just tied to that fallen tree. Another fallen log just resting against that tree. Quite heavy enough and stable enough to support another guy line. Another trick is if you are running out of rope, you can actually have two of your guy lines joined onto one. There's Christina's towel drying out again, our esky. Just come through here and just see what's cooking. Bit of rice with vegetables and 2-minute noodles in that cup. There's also a bit of chicken breast mixed in with the rice. So some more chicken for tomorrow. So you may have noticed in a previous video we completely destroyed our cardboard box. It got too wet, so we've switched to plastic. And amongst our gear we are carrying a lot of fresh fruit and veggies. Unfortunately we're going to have to eat that or throw it out either by today or tomorrow, because we are in Tasmania right now and we have to go back to the mainland, take the vehicle onto the ferry back across the mainland of Australia, and there are restrictions on what you can take across that sea. So let's just go for a bit of a walk down this direction. And sometimes it's hard to know if you're actually on a trail or in just dense bushland. This is definitely a bit more open than a lot of the bush I've seen in Australia. So I get the feeling cattle are probably coming through here occasionally and just chewing up some of the vegetation, and that's why it's a bit more open. And you definitely want to be careful with snakes around here, because that's why I'm wearing my gaiters. Just take you down. I am a big fan of gaiters. You may have heard me mention gaiters in previous videos. Oh, just hear a dirt motorbike coming through here. Oh my god. I could hear off-road motorbike then. No, they're not on this same track that we're on, but just one tip: if you do hear a dirt motorbike coming, you need to quickly be alert to signal them so they don't crash into your vehicle or crash into your tent. Sometimes I grab out a torch and just flash the light in the direction they're coming from so they can see me. But this is quite a large vehicle, so we have pretty high visibility here. Backpack's hanging up as usual, just tied on. Let's go over here and see what Christina's doing. So just cleaning the dishes. Inside the vehicle we are carrying about 60 litres of water, so we can go a few days out here. It's a 10 litre water drum there, more and more water drums there, a 20 litre and a 22 litre water drum. So you always just hang as much up as you can, just to keep it off the ground. It makes it easier for your back too. So when you're camping, it's always good to have everything up high, so you don't have to bend over and pick it up and hurt your back. Just wasting fuel here, I'll just have to turn that off. MSR stove. No, there's still fuel in the line. That'll switch itself off in a moment. And this is what's happening here in the mountains of Australia, in Tasmania. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And as I've said before, happy camping.